What's going on, guys? Okay, so I play a lot of emulators on my PC and also on my phone. And over on my second channel, Your Casual Gamer, I have made quite a few Android emulator tutorials. And in all of my recent videos, I have been using this controller here paired with my phone. This is called the GameSir G8 Galileo, and it has been one of the best mobile controllers that I have ever used. Why do I love it so much? Well, so let me start off by saying this controller really feels great in your hand. It reminds me of an Xbox Series controller as far as comfort goes. My current phone is a Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, and this controller will also work on iPhone 15 series, as listed on their website. The G8 also connects to your phone using Type-C, so there will be no lag like I see with a Bluetooth mobile controller. Also, the Type-C port bends up and down, so it's easier to slide your phone in, and since the connector does bend, you don't have to worry about it breaking. The controller stretches up to 7 inches, which is quite a bit of space, and will fit mostly any phone on the market, even if it does have a big camera bump. Now, if you have a case on your phone, you most likely will have to remove it before putting your phone in. I have a small thin case, and it was still preventing the USB-C from having a full connection. Now, one of the biggest things that made me fall in love with this controller are the anti-drift Hall effect analog sticks. And unlike other mobile controllers, we have full-size sticks, not the mini ones that feel just way too small for your thumbs. The analog triggers are Hall effect as well, which is nice, but they are a bit softer than the Xbox or PS5 controllers. My A, B, X, and Y buttons all feel good. They are clicky. But I can't say the same thing for the D-pad, which I would consider is the weakest part of this controller, because it seems just a little too mushy when I press in a certain direction, like it's just too loose and could have been a little tighter. But it's still good and you won't have any issues with it. Plus, you still get a little click when you press a direction, so it's okay. On the back of the controller, you have 2 extra buttons, which I like to use for fast forward and rewind buttons when emulating, but of course, you can map them to whatever you like. Something else that's pretty cool is there's a pass-through charging port on the bottom of the controller, since the one on your phone will be in use by the G8 USB. And right next to that, you have a 3.5 audio jack, so you can plug in some wired headphones if that's what you prefer to use. I personally use Bluetooth headphones, but still, it's a nice feature to have. And you probably have noticed that the GameSir logo button will light up green when plugged in and ready to use. The last thing about this controller is that the face plates are magnetic and can be pulled off. I'm guessing maybe in the future they may have some different colors and designs of these things, or maybe they just made them removable in case you want to swap out the analog sticks, because you do get 3 extra sticks with this controller, and all 3 of them come in different sizes. One is tall, one is small, and one is a dome stick. But the crazy thing is, they only give you 1 of each and not a pair of all 3. But hey, I'm not gonna complain because they didn't have to give you any. And even if we never get different color faceplates, well, I'm fine with the gray and purple color scheme. It gives me that Super Nintendo vibe, and I love it. Now, I said I use this controller for mostly emulation, and it has been great for that and has worked on every emulator I have tested on Android. But if you play games from the Google Play Store that are compatible with a controller, then the G8 will also work on those. You can also use this controller using the Steam Link app, Amazon Luna, and Xbox Game Pass will all work. So really, it's the only controller you honestly need. And let's be real here. Who really wants to use on-screen touch controls when you can use this masterpiece? Now, I know the question that you all want to know is, Shondell, this thing is great and all, but how much does it cost? Well, it cost $80 on Amazon and is currently on sale on the official GameSir site for $72. But it also goes on sale from time to time on Amazon because when I picked it up, I paid $70. The links are in the description below. Now you may say that's too expensive for a mobile controller, and I would agree. And I can say it's not cheap, but I can tell you that you won't get a better experience with any other mobile controller than you will with the GameSir G8. I can promise you that, and that it's worth every penny. Trust me. Anyways, that's all for this video. And if you want to get into emulation on Android, I would definitely pick this controller up and head over to my second channel, link in the description, and check out some of my Android emulator guides. And hopefully I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.